Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be showing you guys how to get the Heaven's Rod in ROBLOX Fisch. Now to do this we have multiple steps to do, and you will need the 4 crystals. One, you will have to spend 150,000 or wait for an avalanche to get. 150,000 will be spent on the totem, and the other one will just be 250k straight out. You will also need the Winter Cloak for 7.5k, the Advanced Oxygen for 25k, and if you haven't got that, to work your way up to it from bottom to top, you'll need 39k. You'll need a minimum the basic glider for 900, or you could go with the advanced one for 2.5k, and you will need to press 5 buttons scattered around the map. And I'm going to show you guys how to do all those steps and where to get all that stuff. So let's start with the buttons, and the first button is actually right here behind the leaderboard at Moosewood, and it's right here. I've already pressed it. It should be red for you guys if you haven't pressed it, and you just come over here and you interact with it. I am going to put all the locations for the buttons on the screen right now, and if you guys want to just go for them you can, but I am going to show you guys where they all are. So I'm just going to cut to the next bit, and the next one is actually at ROBLOX Bay, so I'll meet you there. So here we are guys at ROBLOX Bay, and if we come over here from the merchant over where you get the steady rod, you will see the angler over here where it gives you your quests. If you keep going this way you'll see a campfire, and someone stood on or sat on the campfire. Now if you go on the other side, here is the button. It is on the left side of the log, next to on the log that this guy is stood on or sat on. And the next one will be at Forsaken Shores, so I will meet you guys there. So here we are at Forsaken Shores. We have the ship right here and the merchant here. If we come over here to this cannon and we just keep going on straight over to this side across the kind of bay thing here, we'll see this tower here. It is the second tower, the closest tower to where the shipwright is, and if we go up there the button should be up there, so let's head up there. And whilst I'm coming up here I may as well tell you where the next one is. The next one will be at Snowcap Island, and yeah, here's the button for this one. You'll see the shipwright just over there, and yeah, I'll meet you guys at Snowcap Island. So here we are at Snowcap Island, and you'll see the shipwright here. You'll continue up the path, there's the skin merchant, and you'll continue up. There's the merchant, and I like to go up this iceberg, a little bit of parkour. There are other ways up, but this is just the fastest way for me. And yeah, up here, I'm just going to keep this guy slow down for you so you're easily able to follow along. But here's the pool where you can get the new Baby Pond Emperor secret, and if you just followed the way I came up, you can, as long as you can get up here to the top, it doesn't really matter. If you come around here on the back right here, it should be your 4th button, and you can just press it. And the final button will be Ancient Isles, so I will meet you guys there. So here we are approaching Ancient Isles, and I'm just going to start the recording now because I find it easy to show. You're going to go past the main part of the island over to where these little islands are here, and what we're focused on is this lighthouse one, and you should see here it'll be red for you guys, the red button here, and you'll interact. And yeah, that is the last button, so I'm going to meet you guys at the Northern Expedition, as that is where we'll start our journey. So here we are at the Northern Expedition, and 2 things I forgot to mention you'll need is 1.7 million for the actual rod itself, and you will also need the pickaxe in order to get one of the crystals, which cost 5,000, and I will show you where to get all these things. So first we'll start our journey at the beginning, and somewhere around here should be an oxygen tank which you can buy, which I do not recommend buying at all if you're a beginner, but because I already have it, I am just going to get my advanced oxygen tank and get suited and booted. We'll also need our winter cloak. Now you will need to be very fast for this if you don't have the winter cloak, as it is quite a time push and time crunch to get that. So just follow where I go guys, and I will slow down the video once we get to the main points, but I'm going to speed up the video for the actual moving. guys at the first checkpoint, and what we're going to want to go through is, that's the way to go up, but our first crystal will actually be in this cave over here. Now, if you don't have the pickaxe yet, you will need the pickaxe in order to get this, and you do get the pickaxe further up, but just to let you know, this will be encased in ice, and you will need to get the pickaxe, and you'll have to mine through the ice just like this, and then you'll be able to get the blue energy crystal, and you just collect it like that. I will show you where the pickaxe is, and once you've got the pickaxe, you will have to make your way back down to the first camp and get that from this cave. But yeah, that's where the first one is, and I'm going to take you guys to the second one now. So right here guys, once we've started to lose oxygen and our temperature, we'll come up to here and we have a left and a right. Now if we go left here, this will take us to the next camp, which I'm just going to show you guys, and this is where if you go towards the actual camp, you can warm yourself up if you don't have the winter cloak, and you can regen your oxygen, and you can also buy the pickaxe right here for 5,000 as I said. And once you bought this, if you haven't had it yet, I would recommend going back down to the first one and getting that blue crystal. You can also buy the beginner oxygen tank here for 3,500 if you haven't got that already. Now, in order to get the next crystal, which will be the green crystal, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come around here and you're going to want to talk to this guy who... Up here, if you just keep going around, there'll be like a little pond. You keep going around, and right here should be a guy. And if you talk to him, he will just give you the green one. So you talk to him about how it's cold, mysterious mountains, and eventually he'll say, I found something and it's quite mysterious, would you like to take it? And he'll just give it to you. Obviously I've already taken it, so I can't get it, but yeah. And I'm just going to take you guys to the next point. So I'd recommend refilling your oxygen to get, because it is quite a journey to get until to the next one, the next camp. But yeah, so you will have just come up here, and I'm just going to speed up the video to get to the next point. And here we are already at the next point. Now if you see further down there, it's just empty there. This is where we will jump down, and if we have an avalanche totem, which I don't think I have in my inventory, yeah, I don't have one. Once you've popped that, it should just appear right there. I'm just going to show you guys where you can get the avalanche totem, so just follow me. Now here's where we can get the avalanche totem. Before we go over the bridge, we go to the right here, past this rock, just around here. The avalanche totem is just sat here, and yes, so we'll buy one of those for 150,000, and then we'll just make our way back to that rock that we saw before. So now we're back at the rock. What you're going to want to do is jump all the way down to this level here, and then get your avalanche totem, and you're going to want to pop it, and it should appear right over here. For me it's invisible, but yes, this is where the yellow crystal will appear. Now to get the final one, you're going to want to go all the way up to the top. Now obviously because we've jumped down here, you're going to want to have to go all the way back down to the bottom, and I will do a little sped up video of how to get to the top, and you guys can just follow me, and I will begin it once this avalanche has finished. As guys, if you didn't know, if you get hit by one of these snow blocks, you go flying, and I'm going to show you guys right now what will happen, and boom. So yeah, I will meet you guys once this avalanche has ended, and I will start the time lapse of how to get to the top of the mountain. Now guys, at this point you will need a glider, and you will need to jump, activate and jump over, as you can see, without a glider you will not be able to make it. And this is basically the only point where you'll need a glider, except for towards the end. Now, to get the winter cloak, in case you guys haven't got it, I'm guessing you guys will be absolutely freezing, and you'll have to come up here. That way is to get to the top, this way is to the next camp. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go this way. You'll see a ladder on the side. You're going to want to go up here. You can warm yourself up here at the campfire, refill your oxygen, and you can also buy the summit rod and the intermediate oxygen tank here. And if you go up here, this is where you can actually buy the winter cloak, which is 7,500 credits right up here. Now once you guys have got that, and if you have already gotten that, you're just going to continue your way up to the top of the mountain, which is where you've just done that glider jump over here, and you'll follow up this way. And here we are guys, coming up towards the top. You can tell it's the top because there's a massive portal in the sky. And if you want to get the advanced oxygen tank, it's right here. And if you want to get the advanced glider, it's over here. You can refill your oxygen, and you won't need to warm up, as you will probably have the winter cloak. And over here is the innkeeper, in case you'd like to set your spawn up here. Now what we're mainly interested in is these statues and this guy here. This guy will not be like this when you guys come up for the first time. This will not be open, and what you're going to want to do is talk to him. And what he will ask you to do is press all those buttons that we have already pressed, and obviously because we've already pressed them, it will just say, would you like to try and steal it from him or buy it off him? And I've heard that you shouldn't try and steal it off him, as I'm pretty sure it will just kill you. So offer ask to buy it. This will open. You can go over here and you can buy this for 250,000 credits, and then you should have all of your crystals. The yellow one, the red one, the blue one, and the green one. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come over to this statue here, and you're going to want to put the red one in the red crystal, the green one in the green crystal, the blue one in the blue one, and the yellow one in the yellow one. Now once you've done that, some rumbling should happen, and then that's how you know that the gates to the Heaven's Rod is open. Now what you're going to want to do is, you see where this green crystal is, you're going to want to continue off past it, over to here, jump on top of this rock, and you're going to want to jump off and activate your glider. Now if I zoom out, you'll be able to see here the mouth of the cave is sort of open, and you're just going to want to glide your way down. You might want to drop your glider, and you should see a little hole in the mountain over here, and this is where you'll be going to get the Heaven Rod. As you can see, the gate's open, and there should be a little rope here which you're going to want to use to get down. And boom, we're in the Heaven's Rod room, and you should see it ahead of you here. Now, when I last bought it, it was 1.8 million. I'm pretty sure they changed that, so it is now 1.75 million, so it's still pretty expensive. But yeah, that is how to get the Heaven Rod, guys. And if you want to leave, you just go back up the rope, and you can just fly to the end of the expedition. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and if you comment down your Roblox username, this Sunday coming up, which I'm pretty sure is the 24th, correct me if I'm wrong, of March 2025, I'm going to be doing a double XP Game Pass giveaway. If you haven't heard that, it's in my last video, check that out, the Ultimate Guide to Fish 2025. But anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.